What's up, everybody? How's everyone doing? I just realized that the English version for once doesn't have the leaked version of a character, so I'm gonna have to actually use the Japanese website of subasa.rst.in to properly talk about another character. It is what it is. How's everybody doing? What's up, everybody? So May is ending shortly, which means that Dreamfest is on its way. And with Dreamfest, we're gonna get some new characters. But right now, I want to talk real quick about this guy who just showed up in the event. But I don't want to do that while there's not that many viewers yet. So we're gonna start off with a little bit of warm up. I don't want people to miss out on the actual information. I'm not that concerned about people missing out on like me pulling garbage or something. So let's see. What's up, Abdullah? What's up, Serpenter? I noticed that man, when you break the habit of streaming, or like you can't stream every day, people kind of forget that you do it, huh? Just 2 viewers right now. That is what it is. Let's, have you seen the K-Lab mistake with the shop on Friday? I heard about it, but I didn't really get a chance to see much about it. We're gonna go ahead and warm up some of this. Let's warm up the pulling muscles real quick with some quick pulls here. Okay. Some people managed to grab 10 SSR black balls. Nice. So what did they do with those people? Did they take away the SSR black balls, or did they just let them keep them? I'm gonna guess they let them keep them. Hey, Mona. Mona likes to come by when I start talking. I think she thinks I'm calling her over. I'm not, but you know, whatever makes her happy. It's alright. Let's kick again. It's 14 more days before they release a new club character, so I wonder what the next club character is gonna be. Ooh, I like this. That's a lot of birds. Alright, maybe I'll get Sakan or something. That'd be nice. It's gonna be like a book. Flip. No, it's a book. So I think I should kick all of these at the same time. I'm not going to. I'm gonna kick I wonder what the rates are on SR tickets. Well, anyway, let's see. Okay. Seems good. Let's go. That's a bunch of birds. That's not good. That's okay. No, it's gonna stay SR. Okay, see now. So welcome, you guys. We're just warming up with some pools. Oh? Nah. Garbage. Come on, let's go. Four birds. Interesting. Not Choriza. I'm missing two characters. Roberto. Nothing. Roberto's only good in the beginning. If you get Roberto in the beginning, you're set. Okay. Four birds again. Bad. Terrible. This looks bad. Looks very bad. Interesting. Trash. Uppercut defense. Let's keep going. Ooh. Confetti. Wow. Awful. Vulcan Cannon's not bad. Okay. Five. Okay, that's very good. Gold. Wow. 5 birds, but nothing else. Awful. Level of Skylab Hurricane, I'll take that. Four birds. Feathers. No fire. It's bad. Terrible. Let's go again. One bird. Wow. Terrible. The game is not even hiding its contempt for me right now. That's Skylab Hurricane though, so I'm not mad. Last one. This is trash. Oh. Huh. Nah. Garbage. I can't even use uppercut defense anymore. I don't have anyone to give it to. I'm just gonna wait for that to run out. As you can see, we're gonna talk about Nita. And we're gonna talk about Misugi. Right? It was good stats, she's a good passer, stuff like that. We're gonna talk about Misugi. It was a very bad block, by the way. It's kind of funny how they did this Misugi. So you're gonna see my concerns about him. Alright, Rachel, come here for a second.
I'm not there.
Nope.
Okay.
Alright. When I tell you to do it, click the one transfer, click go, and then go.
Okay.
You'll see.
Oh, the one.
It has to be a 901, because I have, it's amusing to be superstitious.
Okay.
But yeah. What else have to talk about? Okay, here you go. Go for it. The one transfer.
This one?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Alright, now we gotta look at it. See what happens. Let's see.
Oh, I got
Gold? Alright, go for it. Oh, that's bad.
Sorry.
That's fine. Makes it one dream ball kick. Oh, that's very bad. Okay, thank you. Oh well, we tried. Oh, the little girl. Nah, I didn't flip it. The little girl is what made it an SR, actually. So it worked out. Wow. And this bullet shot? Could have been worse. What nice new look. I'm just dressed for work, dude. I normally look like this. The only difference is that I didn't let the crap on my face keep going. Anyway. So I was working an event this weekend, and so I had a lot of work to do. You know, I managed to pick this guy up. As you can see, already pretty strong. Comes with a 240 AEX skill, which is bonkers. I don't have a dupe blue to give him the better shot with, but he would have actually been an okay backup shooter if I had. Not great, but annoying enough that you have to actually pay attention to him, especially with Tsubasa on the field. I do finally have Taro. I have Masa with a S6 Skylab twin shot. Skylab block. Actually, one of the things I'm going to do here is that we can level up Skylab Hurricane now. So we got a couple levels of Skylab Hurricane right there. I'll make it 300. One of the more hilariously useful skills in the game is Skylab Hurricane, honestly. People don't realize that this guy with Skylab Hurricane is real toxic. I covered that in a previous video as to why this right here is super good. 25% buff to any skills that you do while they are a high ball or a low ball. Went to go look around and figured all that stuff out. Anyways, got all my Mexican players maxed out, right? So now that I've done that, the only thing to do is just level up some of these skills. What's up, boys? There you go. Use that to level it up. So anyways, let's talk about the new Schneider. I know that Kayuki talked at some length about that character, and he felt that it was pretty good, but I'm here to tell you that he's not, unfortunately. And I'll kind of cover why I don't think so and why I think you should go with something else. So let's look at the player. I'm just gonna look at him here because why not? Now, don't get me wrong, I really like Schneider, and I like the fact that it's a green Schneider. But I feel like this green Schneider is not that useful for you. What's up, Kisei? And it comes down to the fact that he's named Karl-Heinz Schneider. If he was any other character with the same stats, he'd probably be better. Believe it or not. Let's talk about this Schneider. Schneider is #1 in the world, Karl-Heinz Schneider. He is a green forward. Obviously, junior youth version of Germany. And now his stats are interesting. He does have pretty great stats altogether. 14, 14, 15. He's mostly loaded in physical. And now what makes him interesting is that his tackle is 7,600, which is kind of unusual for a forward. What's up, Soul Gauge guy? And now that 7,600 with 6,082 speed. Now 6,082 is 2,040, and if we add that to 7,673, he's actually a 10,714 tackler, which is really not that bad, honestly. Now as for shooting, he's not exactly going to destroy anyone at shooting. He's only a 9,255 shooter, but that's really not that bad. You know, in a full green team, that's useful. But he's not going to scare anyone with his shot unless you pass him like a green shot. That does make him useful for people who are trying to run a green Schneider. Because he will be very effective at stealing the ball. So he's a very decent pressure character, and with high speed, he's a very decent at getting there. So I think that, for example, if you were trying to find a backup forward on your green team, and you were stuck with just Victorino, I mean not Victorino, but like Hyuga and Hino, and you were looking, you know, you were wailing hard enough that was a problem you had, that you didn't have a decent backup green forward, then, you know, that's a thing you could do. Sublime King Channel, how's it going, man? I am from Miami, Florida. What's up with you? I kind of want to see what your icon is. I can't see it. Your icon looks like it looks like Bardock, actually. Is that Bardock? I can't tell. It's too far. It's too small for me. Anyway, yeah, his shooting stats are kind of similar to Noble Young Emperor, but he doesn't have the power kind of to back it up, and he doesn't have like the benefits that he would get. Anyways, so he's all right. I think my problems with him is that his pass, his intercept, and his technique are very low, and he comes with fire pass, which he can't put to good enough use. And that's kind of a bummer. Is it now? I feel like I'm so spoiled by how good the other Schneiders are that I don't know exactly. Hey, thank you very much, Sublime. I appreciate it. Let's look at Noble Young Emperor. Now, the thing about Noble Young Emperor is that he has 6,600 shot, but oh, okay, so 5,300 power. So really, his shooting, his raw shooting, is roughly comparable. Okay, he has almost exactly the same level of shooting. But the difference is that he doesn't come with an S shot. He does come with an A shot, but you can replace it with an S version or with a max B version, if such was the case. However, it is fire shot, so it is a 90% accuracy shot. However, he's not going to learn catch killer, which means that I don't know how much I would trust him. What's his stamina like? Stamina is a little low for a Schneider too. He's only 975 versus 1027. His passing is even worse than Noble Young Emperor. Noble Young Emperor only has 4,500, but he only has 3,769, and his technique is also really low. So maybe his dribble is also nowhere as good. So he's just kind of like comparable in shot, but also has a really, really overloaded tackle and a lot of speed. I guess because he has a lot of speed, his dribbling is a little comparable. Not so much because his speed is only 500 more. But with 6,000, that's kind of, I think, one of the break points. So he chases a lot faster after the ball than a regular Schneider would. So he's a good pressure character, I guess, maybe for the second half when you're trying to take the ball if you're in the lead. Or even if you're not in the lead, you're really trying to just get the ball back. But with the lower stamina, it's a little bit more difficult to just kind of put this tackling skill to use. Can tackling forward work in this meta? Tackling forwards are always useful to some extent. They have their uses. I don't know that I would use one wholeheartedly. Especially, I mean, obviously it doesn't matter that he doesn't have any block. It doesn't matter kind of that he doesn't have any intercept. You can just white pass him, but he's very quick, so you have to be fast about it. And if Schneider chases down someone before they get the ball and are on top of them and you make a bad pass, he can challenge it. So just being able to white pass someone isn't like a good enough. His stamina is a problem if you don't feed him C40. That is correct. And he also needs a shot, and the shot is a little too expensive for him. So there's a lot of considerations. In general, though, I feel like even the other green Schneider is better. He has a better complement of total stats. I know it doesn't seem very good, the Flame Emperor, but eventually he'll get a passive that gives him 50% to his overheads. And even though he doesn't have the skill, I guess, he doesn't have the same power or shot as this version, he is a better balanced character, so it feels like he has a better chance at maybe getting to people. And obviously he comes with a bunch of different skills that can help him. And fire overhead kick being 50% stronger basically makes it a 335 stamina S skill. So that's pretty nice. So I don't feel like this Schneider is that good. Can you use him? Yes. Is there better green Schneiders? Yes. Specifically, the Flame Emperor will actually be pretty decent. This one is also okay, but not really. This one is actually kind of a trash character that's only good for his for this right here, but he does teach you S Fire Pass that you can give to somebody else. So there is that. This is really the best of the Emperor of the European meta Schneiders, of the two of them. It's this one. Unfortunately, he comes with this installed, so you have to teach him Fire Shot, which kind of sucks, you know? So it is what it is. Not the same color, but much better shot, and much better skills overall. This is just a much better Schneider in general. So I'm not a huge fan of the green Schneider. I think he has a use, but I feel like because he's called Schneider, I'd rather use somebody else. What are your thoughts on Event Cleaver? If you need a red shooter and you have Spiral Shot, he's good. Otherwise, don't bother. I'm not gonna bother because I don't. Even if I got a blue team, Kluivert is not part of my future plans, so I have no reason to get him. So anyways, let's talk over here about the new players. Let's talk about Nita and Misugi, Dreamfest. These are going to be the two characters that are coming in Dreamfest, and on top of that, we're getting a red Bunnak, or a blue Bunnak. My guess is actually a blue Bunnak, but it could be a red player. We're not sure. It could be any color really, because I think red has enough plus 10% because they technically count Dreamfest Dream Tsubasa as one of them. I wouldn't be surprised if the Bunnak was blue, but I do believe they spoiled him as red. Yeah, Serpenter says he's red. Well, we'll see. So let's talk about first about this Nita. Shun Nita doesn't have a name in English yet because it hasn't been released. And so let's talk about him. He is obviously it is a UR version, but he is a forward. He'll be coming out soon. He is from the World Youth. He has 1,004 stamina. 54k in stats. Loaded on attack, decent dribble, okay pass. Very good shooter, 7,800 shot with 6,500 power. He's not gonna break anyone with his shot, right? As you can see. But it is really good. 11k shot, 11,110 shot. Really, it's actually 11111 shot. It's pretty funny. So his shooting is really good. His shooting skill is also pretty alright. It's a 450 max shot. It starts at 255, you know, it's nothing to sneeze at. He also gets Insight Master, so if he guesses right against the defender, he will get 50% buff. Obviously, he gives plus 10% to all blue players. Very, very fast player. So he chases people down really hard, and also, while he doesn't come with a tackle here, you can teach him a tackle from that free version that you got. So if you do get this Nita, I recommend you pass this tackle to him, because he will basically hunt down players with this bonker speed and then actually be pretty effective at tackling, because he has a 9,098 tackle. So it's pretty good. Nothing to sneeze at. His power is whatever, his defensive stats are whatever, but they're buoyed by decent speed and whatever power. 1, 2, 3 of his stats are at least over 6,000, what I like to call the 6,000 line. Once you break the 6,000 line, you're basically in there with any character that you find. I'm petting my cat. As you can see, there's her tail. But he's still pretty dead. Now, Voice says that issues that he's a forward with a pass that doesn't work on against goalkeepers. Be that as it may, he's still exceedingly strong, you know. He's still worth playing. I think in a way, he would probably be like a backup forward, even though he's Dreamfest. I like the combination of, for example, the combination overhead Hyuga with Fire Tiger Schneider once he gets the pass. Low volley S is also pretty good, you know, although he already has a low volley. He already has a volley S, so he doesn't really need it. Left leg jumping Falcon volley, it does get pretty strong. He comes obviously with this shot. He comes with a high speed dribble A. You can teach him high speed tackle S. And then you could probably teach him Falcon Pass A, which you probably have maxed out on your blue Samurai Nita, which I don't think I'll keep if I get this version, because I won't need him. And so there is use yet for this Nita. Obviously, he's a Dreamfest character, so if you don't have a better forward and he's blue, go for him. But it's pretty fine. But now we're going to talk about this Misugi. This Misugi is another World Youth player from Japan. He is both a defender and a defensive midfielder. You are with really good stats, 54,000 in stats. That puts him a little bit above Nita, 923 stamina. And now he's interesting because while Nita had mediocre defense, he actually has serviceable offense, and that's basically because his pass is very high. But really, he is edgier, as Bay would say. His main stat is block. He is an okay tackler and an okay pass cutter, but primarily his focus is blocking, with a decent speed and okay power. But he's weird in that he's kind of mediocre at everything. However, the difference is that while, for example, like Nita's good at low balls, well, if I recall, Misugi is also a kind of character that is good with low balls, and I do believe high balls actually. As you can see, Misugi is also a character that's good at low balls. So if you're in the box and you have to block a Skylab Twin Shot, for example, he has a better chance than other characters at doing that because he has this ability. Again, he gives a green plus 10% to all the stats. And he has Tenacity, which is Goalkeeper Ken, Blue Samurai Ken's passive, which is that even if, as long as he has 1 stamina left, he can use any of his skills with normal strength. His skill is a jump block, which is a 400 power, a 400 stamina, 420 power block. That is incredibly weak. He's the only character with jump block. It's a unique skill to him, but it is a very weak block. For example, there are other closer strength. See, Jampu Broku is the only 400, 420, but it's not particularly impressive, honestly. I would not. It's obviously better, for example, than AEX blocks like Genie Block, which is a 350 cap. But I wouldn't be too impressed with this. He does have Magnificent Interception, which is nice. It's easy to level, and he has A Drive Fast, which is also a nice skill to have. You could teach him Tap Diving Volley if you want, because well, not really, because his shooting is not very good, but you can pass him like a Magnificent Footwork from a copy of the green one if you want, since he has a okay, well, actually he doesn't really have okay dribble. So there's really not a whole lot you can give him. Maybe the S pass, because he's a decent passer. But he's weird in that all of his defensive skills are 1,000 at least, stats, and his power and technique are also 1,000, but his pass, so like he has a lot of weird, he's not super overloaded at anything, he's just kind of strong at everything else. So it is what it is. Now, we're going to talk real quick about the Bunnak that they've just announced, and we're going to go look through what they've shown. And now, this is the cool thing about Bunnak. So we have here Bunnak, Red Bunnak, 5% Bunnak, Field no Champion, I do believe. That says Champion of the Field. Yeah, Champion of the Field. He has a pass cut. So I'm going to guess that he's going to be real loaded at pass cut. And because the other two versions of Bunnak have an S tackle and an S block, theoretically, if you've gotten very lucky, you can give him 3 S skills in each of the 3 defensive categories. And I would not be surprised if he is loaded at all 3 defensive categories to some extent, and he's absolutely trash at offense, because that's what it is like. Boy says, isn't he just another cult? Well, we don't really know what his stats are. I don't know anything else about him. He will make it very hard to white pass because being that he's mostly an interceptor and he's another Dreamfest interceptor, so long as it's anywhere close to the twins at intercepting in total stat, he's going to be busted. This makes passing very, very, very weak, white passing into a defensive red team. And with the fact that red is also getting stand firm on the red Gentile, I would be very, very scared of trying to fight any red team that was playing Gentile up the middle and Carlton Bunnak up front. But although I don't think that they will make him a defensive midfielder, I frankly don't see any information about him at all. So, you know, you guys would have to tell me honestly. I wouldn't know anything. So now Dream Balls are being on sale like always, you know, woohoo. Guerrilla scenario, invading world's greatest people. There's going to be an interesting sudden event in Japan. This Bunnak might have a stand firm too. I really doubt it. I really doubt they'll give him stand firm. That would not make sense. They tend to give Dreamfest players passives that are either killers or something like a tenacity or something else. I really doubt they would give him stand firm. It's possible, but I really doubt it. But as you can see, guerrilla scenarios, aka sudden events, are a little stronger right now in Japan, since I think Japan has hit like the second step of the game, the second phase. Although I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing stuff like this in the global version. But you can't expect K-Lab or Clab to really do anything in that regard, because that's kind of how Clab rolls. So, anyways, as you guys can see, I've been just kind of farming. You know, I picked up one of the defensive pack tickets, and I am very, very sad about how it was done. I think it was grossly mishandled. ¿Qué tal Eterno Dance? En la global de Dreamfest será el jueves día 31. Maybe, quizás. We're not sure. We don't know. But that's what we were expecting. Anyways, I don't really know. The way that they handle this is I really don't know why this exists the way it does, because it's a premium transfer ticket, but you can't pick. And I know it says probabilities, right? I know it says probabilities here. See, but to use one player from a choice of 10. And that's normally not wording that you would use for something that's random. This is wording that you would use for something where you pick. And I feel like this is a mistake of theirs. This is very bad. Like, the only way I would pull this is if you guys donated, because I really need this character, but I'm honestly not gonna ask for people to donate just so that I can pull this pack. If you want to do that, have fun with that, but don't spend your money on this, either for yourself or me. I may need the green Bunnak, but I'm willing to just kind of pull on Dreamfest until it comes out, or try to get lucky, you know? It's that pack is really gross. Really, if that pack would have allowed you to pick, it would have made a lot of sense for people to kind of invest in pulling specific characters, and so people would have gotten something out of their money, which is, I think, is a problem that with Clab has. They don't know how to give people things for their money. They're very bad at that. If you're gonna do a premium ticket, you need to guarantee stuff. Now we do have a World Youth in high school that was announced while I was unable, but yeah. But yeah, Clab has a lot of trouble with commitment, I see, in general. They can't stick to the wording that they use. They can't stick to the ideas that they have. They should have let you choose out of 10, because there's a lot of players that maybe they really need Golden Duo. There's a lot of and they were not willing to wait to try to find them. You know, I know that there's like a lot of the whales would have probably bought a pack a day if you could choose. They just don't want to do it randomly. Especially if it's only one. If it was a 10 pull, I'd understand. Picking 1 out of 100 might be pay to win, but that's what this game is already. Like, it's already pay to win. Let's be real. Picking 1 out of 10 might be pay to win, but at the amount of money that they're charging, it makes no sense not to do it that way. If you had charged me, if you wanted to give me 100 dream balls on that ticket, then either the ticket needed to be a 10 pull with one of the SSRs guaranteed and a chance at other SSRs, right? So I could feel like I'm getting my money's worth. Or you needed to like, oh no, you need to do something else, because the package that you got for like, yeah, Kisei, that's exactly what happened to me. I got Mueller. Like, it's not good. It's not good. It's not well done. What's up, Isam? Welcome back to everybody. And thank you to everyone who's tuning in, by the way. I know I haven't been here for a whole weekend, and it's kind of crazy. Oh, I think I'm playing the Mexican team by accident. Whoops. Anyway, it's not well executed. It's really bad. Collab feels like they're so scared of treating the global version in some of the ways that it treated the Japanese version, even though some of the ways they treated the Japanese version are actually good. They should have done something like blah. No, voice, I disagree. I think they seriously just needed to let you pick. Just let them pick. Honestly, it's so silly. If you're gonna charge that amount, then the package needs to be better than it is. But it is what it is. What's up, Urabe? So I don't like those packs at all. They're really toxic. I've had the Mexican team UR'd. I UR'd them like in the middle of the night while I was if I wasn't doing anything at the event, or I was chilling in bed and waiting to fall asleep, I would just kind of farm. Or if I was walking around, I would just pull it out of my pocket and like level up a little bit and then put it back away. You know. Speaking of which, I gotta make sure that my Ragnarok idle pouring advancement is going well. But there's so many considerations that they should have taken for that package, and it's not even like disheartening. It's just stupid that they would go backwards. Like, you straight up released a really good package. Okay? You guys released an excellent package. You know, they released the Tsubasa and Hyuga package, and they announced it in the way that Japan originally didn't announce it like that. It was a coin flip, and they never gave us the coin flip. They straight up just let us pick from the get-go. So if you learned your lesson there, why didn't you learn your lesson here? Right? Why? What happened? I don't understand. It's actually really perplexing. And that's I think a reason why a lot of people didn't. Maybe they checked one of the packs to see what would happen, and now they're not buying any packs whatsoever, and it's because they feel like they got baited, right? It's like, I don't feel like I would ever want to buy that pack. Why would I? I'm not guaranteed to get anything good. Right? I'm not. Even if it's an SSR, I'm not guaranteed to get anything good. What if I get a Wyron? I don't want a Wyron, even if it's new. I don't need blue or Wyron. It would feel like I lost. Why can't I just pick what I want? Even if I bought it, let's say like I am like an oil prince, and I buy every single one of the defensive packs because I don't have any of those players. It still feel good. No spoilers, Korea. I'll ban you forever. But like, why is it done that way? Why? Why is it done that way? It's like, again, one step forward, two steps back. I feel like they learned their lesson and then they screw it up somehow. Sorry, I'm doing missions while we're talking. It's just so poorly executed. I really don't understand what their end game is with that. And I know that K-Lab has like a thing here where you can ask them a question, right? Because they're fuckers. No, it's really easy to just assign like blame, like, oh yeah, it's because they're piles of garbage, but that doesn't work for me, right? So let's look at what's going on here. See, here we are on the page. So let's ask them about it, all right? Let's ask them about it. It's me, nothing excess. You guys perhaps know me better as the guy who endlessly submits emails about bug reports and suggestions on how to improve the game. I know Mark, Matt, and Alex know me as the idiot who manages to make it into an unhealthy amount of the K-Lab Game Station live streams to play against them. I promise I won't be doing it during June, at least not until the end of the month. For real this time. And actually, I know the code for the M-dash, so we're gonna... Here we go. I have a lot of concerns. Direction of the game feels pretty decent so far, considering we've, for the most part, caught up content-wise, at least when it comes to new players, which Japanese version. That's great. It's cool that we will now be able to experience the same joy as other Japanese players, as other players of the Japanese version when they announce something new. Maybe the spoilers will now sometimes only be days old as opposed to weeks or months old. Although you could avoid this by releasing news in other languages in additional languages, not just Japanese. That way we'd all be surprised by Bunnak, by Dreamfest Bunnak, instead of getting our information secondhand from other players of the Japanese version. I am very wordy, as you guys may have noticed. I had to flip off my girlfriend real quick. I think she said something mean. What?
I was giving you the right word, you fucker.
What was the word you gave me?
Verbose.
Verbose, I'm sorry. I now gave her a thumbs up with my other hand.
What the fuck?
I love you.
God.
Challenge Road should be on Friday. I guess they want us to do all 3 Challenge Road EX. Ugh. Anyways. Again? Okay, we just heard this. And this song takes forever, so we're gonna skip it. This song's very loud. That's a good song. No, we need to, Yashar, they read this shit. Trust me. So we will get to the point. But you gotta go in. You gotta go hard. Sometimes you gotta go hard. However, it seems that some of the lessons you managed to learn in the Japanese version have yet to properly translate to the global version. That seems really harsh. Come on, cool features. to learn are really good in the Japanese version have yet to properly translate to the global version. And I often wonder why that is. For example, in Japan, I heard there was somewhat of an uproar over the middle school champion. There was someone over the middle school champions Tsubasa and Hyuga cards being a random coin flip selection rather than a coin flip pool for approximately 80 USD. Voice, because they're a corporate entity, they are in a weird way probably likelier to read something that is actually like legible rather than give passive, give passive. Like they're not. That's not helpful. We get it. You want passives. Thank you. You know, like, oh wow, you want passives, huh? Thanks, bro. You know, like, we get it. You know, if you're just basically going around like give passive, give passive, give passive, like that shit's not helpful. That doesn't help anybody.
Give passive.
Give passive?
Yes.
Oh shit, give passive.
Yes.
Wow. You know, that's not gonna happen. So it's better to... I'm gonna end this with PS give passive, by the way. Like, that's happening now. I heard that there was somewhat of an uproar over the middle school champions of and Hero cards being a random coin flip pull for $80 rather than a selection. You eventually let them select. You wasted a long paragraph just to introduce yourself, mate. Listen, buddy. You're goddamn right. You eventually let them select which of the two they'd rather have, and even let them just pick up both. That's great. Later on, you released packs that let you pick one out of a large number of players, all from the same color or of the same position. That's also great. Oddly enough, we got the selectable packs for Tsubasa and Hyuga from the get-go, which was an honestly awesome surprise to see. What really makes no sense is that you then followed that up by releasing two different packs for $80 that don't even guarantee us exclusive players. They let us get 1 out of 10 random SSRs, a decent number of which are very old first generation SSRs that have yet to receive their passives as assigned to them. Version. Where I'm going with this? Where's my value for 80 USD? They are first generation. I call all those old characters that you can still pull from the current SSR ticket first generation characters. What do I have for $80? You know? Why would I want to risk 80 USD to maybe pull another copy of Schneider? Give me enough of them instead of Dreamfest Diaz. Serpenter, in Japan it was a coin flip and eventually they let you select. The first one was a coin flip, by the way. I can guarantee you that the first pack was a coin flip because I've seen people pull on it and it just goes and it flips one and you got one of the two guys. Very, very early on. It didn't last long. Oh my god, I spilled Canada Dry on myself. I can't take myself anywhere. Oh, I want. Why can't I just? What's wrong with Schneider? Nothing. I just don't need a 17th copy. A 4th copy, okay? Didn't you give me enough of them instead of Dreamfest Dias? Alright. Plenty of cards available in there that we might need instead. Why aren't there cards in there for the upcoming Challenge Road? Like the new Dias, who we are apparently going to really need. Pull him in the current banner. It's recent, but it feels like a way of the hard money grab. That feels really abusive. Secondly, you managed to introduce all of these new players, and that's great. However, the older players, there are an incredible number of raids and passives that our older players still don't have access to. Why can't I get strong pass Bunnak yet? When will I be able to get face block 2 on Aoi? Why did we get the rising sun units so late but didn't get the raids at the same time? Is it a QA problem? Do you need help? What's going on here? Players have a lot of older characters that why does my Sharp Eye Schneider have a passive that gives him bonus stats when paired with Hyuga? All of that taking so long. Sun characters actually came with their passives from the Japanese version, despite them getting those passives really late. Those characters were obsolete basically on release, even with additional passives. Spot awesome. Why aren't our older players? Thirdly, excited for the game as a casual viewer, as a casual player or in a hardcore one. If you don't watch the stream live, a lot of players forego the stream entirely, and I believe would rather rely on the actual game news itself for news about the game. Why is that information? Why is that the Japanese version sees many more news updates and is much better informed about what's coming up than the global version? lastly, I do believe that there is no actual good reason why you can't have already implemented the step up banner system in the Globe Edition. We only got to see it at its 6-step see it in its 6-step incarnation in the Blue Samurai banner. Alright. No. What the hell? Just in case. I don't like losing work. What's up, John? Good morning. We only got to see the 6 others Blue Samurai banner. Samurai Blue banners. There's no actual good reason why you can't have already implemented the step-up banner system in the Global Edition. We only got to see it. Why weren't the true Aces banners more like step-up banners? Why not give us several chances at the true Aces step-up, at the true Aces banners with a step-up system if you're really trying to help us catch up to the Japanese players? I think that I speak for a good amount of the community when I say that this is a game that I derive a lot of enjoyment from and would like to see continue for several more years, just as your Bleach Resource players have enjoyed that game for a long time now. However, I am also beginning to see many of those die-hard and casual players start to lose their patience. Due to a game that feels like it's milking them dry or requiring too much from them to be able to participate in what is basically now high-end content. Even old stalwarts like Gustavo, and I'm gonna tag, who was one of your more fervent fans and really helped carry the Spanish-speaking community through the game while playing the Japanese version, has decided to take a break due to what he perceives to be predatory. Yeah, that's Tarabat. Who was one of your more fervent fans and really helped to carry the Spanish-speaking community through the early stages and had continued to make high-level, high-quality content, has decided to he has decided to take a break to do what perceives to be predatory. It's easy to simply say that this is just the nature of gacha games. But you clearly make some effort to communicate with the fans. As posts like these and your dedication to the K-Lab game station in both English and French have shown it then surprises me a lot that you don't I feel like player feels like they will get their money's worth when they spend that money. It's much likelier be to both initially spend a game to support it and become a repeat customer. Right now, I know. It feels much more continue filing my bug reports. I do remember to contact directly about a question I asked via email through the website. Do so ASAP. And took the week to basically prepare for it. I also hope to continue on the drive to create content for players of this game, YouTube, as well as help manage the subreddit and Discord. I hope that in the future, I hope to drive that motivation. Thanks. So here we go, boom. That was a wall of text. Death by post. Oh man, that's long. That's what she said too. Let's put this in documents. My post to klab.text. And so now we go, and I'm gonna find the link because I do want people to reply to it or comment. So I'm gonna go boop, and I'm gonna drop the link here in the chat. Bam. And we're gonna put this over here. Bam. So yeah, that's it for that. Now we're gonna just wait to see what happens. And in the meantime, whoa, I got booted to the title screen. Maybe they knew I wrote that and they're like, get out of here. Guys, you need parental consent to play this game. And make sure your mommy or your daddy said you could play it. Now, I feel like that may not actually work, but we gotta try it. We're gonna play ourselves a professional mode game. You added me on Facebook. Alright, cool. I will then accept your ad. Why not? I don't mind. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna play a game so that I can do my mission, and also because playing games is fun. I'm not playing the Mexican team. That's suicide. I'm playing green. Alright, let's see what's going on here. I always take a screenshot of what I just did. So who are we playing against? We're playing against Big Bang! Roll. Tenacity Mueller is probably coming on World Cup. Probably not. Don't get too excited about Mueller. Don't crush your own dreams. What is this? Ooh, interesting. So this guy almost had a blue team and then they kind of punted on it. It looks like. We've got Napoleon with no Pierre on the field, but Pierre is on the bench. But Pierre doesn't have his passive yet. We don't really have a lot of green. We have 5, maybe 12% green on the field. Let's see how he plays it. What do you think about Dreamfest Bunnak? I'm about it. That's cool. Okay, so forcible interception, but not enough interception stat. You know what he's gonna do, right? He's gonna try to pass cut here. I'm gonna try to dribble twice. I bet you he doesn't tackle. He might be smart. Interesting. So he's gonna take it, or he's gonna foul me. That works. Red card. Red card. Damn it. That's weird that he went for a tackle. Okay, so. Because, by the way, if you notice, there's a thing people don't know about, right? I bet you didn't know about that. What do you think about the new formation, the 4-2-2-2 EX? It's good for Mexico, actually. Okay. So, actually... Why did I walk so slow? Did anyone catch that? Right? Let's 1-2 here. Because the goal of him is to spend all of my stamina as soon as possible. Because I'm going to replace him with Aoi for the second half. I don't want to be caught with a healthy Natureza that I don't need. His speed probably sucks. No, there you go. Okay, so these guys are not. This guy is not playing it right. So I'm gonna basically get to move forward for free. I do like that he's not spending the stamina on it. That's a clever idea. I need to give him nutmeg feint as soon as possible so that I can. Okay. There you go. So here we go. Wakabayashi. I got the green Natureza too, but I'm really sad I have to feed him to the Fest one. No, you don't. Get the blue one. Get the blue one as well. It might be big bullshit, but that's the only choice you have. And when I get the blue one, I'm going to give Dream Duo to the blue Natureza. Because it makes him a much better player. Okay, so he's going to spend his Rainbow Crit on a punch. Never surrender an easy goal, guys. If you've ever learned anything from me trying to teach you this game, Never just give up the goal. Always go for it. Unless you're well in the lead. Now, as we all know, I always... Ooh, we got the good lag. That's that good. I like that. Okay, so what's going on here? Okay. He has a drive pass. He has 2 drive passes, Santana turn. So it looks like he went blue. I am going to pass cut here. Okay, that'll give me a good boost of full power. That's 10% by the way, full power. For guessing right, you get 10% full power. Now, he could shoot. And I feel like I want to guess shot, so I'm going to guess shot. I'm going to guess block. What's up, Jato-kun? Yep, that was a great guess. So he's going to give me a lot of full power soccer right now. That's going to whiff, but I'll have full power now. Almost. It's going to run into Misugi though. Yep, Misugi right there. Tap. I created a post on Reddit about it and I sent a lot of emails to Caleb but saying there's no bug. Yep. It's on purpose. I tried the 1-2 Nachos. I could have justified using him instead. Went quickly back to my Misaki. I used both, as you could see. Right? Misaki is here. Right? And Nachoreza's there. And I do not want to risk that at all. And besides, I have enough time and I don't want to just hang on to full power when I'm only at minute 25. And so, now... I am probably strong enough against this that I don't have to play defense here. He's already given me the ball and I should be ahead of him. Oh, smacked it out. Okay, cool. I didn't expect... Well, I forget that he's a skill killer, so... That's awful. Why would he do that? You're an A shooter. That's so weird. Like... I'm green, I have silver crit, like, I'm not worried about that at all. So now he's gonna lose the ball here. He's gonna give up another goal. I don't understand. Screw right in his face, let it loose. I'm running full mono red and thus getting green is better than blue even if I'll feed him to future red Nachoreza. Unless I want to have 2 Nachorezas. And so now he gave up a goal early, which was super pointless because now here comes another one. You should have tried the other one too. Why didn't you try the first one? I don't understand. これを極められなきゃ俺はストライカーじゃねえ。俺のモンドのよこれが俺のモンドのよ天下無敵の来獣シュートだ。And so now that I've exhausted Nachoreza, I can switch in Aoi. Yeah, NBA 01. I know that Club Tsubasa is good because of the high pass stat, but I don't have Golden Duo because I sacrificed my only copy to the red one. So anyway, this guy is in a lot of trouble. Well, this guy's just gonna make me wait. What a nice dude. Those are my favorite. What a cool guy. I'm a big fan of people who stall. But he can't possibly be picking anything. I know what his team is. What is he gonna do? His only reasonable substitution is to put in Pierre for somebody because he thinks he's gonna do worse. But that involves taking out Rivaul. So I don't know what all that was about. So I'm gonna hit him with a hey. I want him to know that he knows that I know. It's an episode of Get Smart, you know? Cool, so we're gonna chase there. That was a weird place to engage considering the players weren't where they said they were. I am going to check for a Santana turn, actually. So he passed anyway, okay. What was he gonna pass the ball to? Okay, so he gave it to 11 again. I'm okay with this. Alright, awesome. Here, give me your ball. Cool. So I don't understand what's happening. I mean, I do, but I guess he gave up. Alright, cool. I'm not gonna press while I'm winning. Could have just disconnected, it would have been the same effect. It's the bird cage, oh no. You know that I'm one of the editors of the Captain Tsubasa fan subs, or really I am the editor. There's not more than one. They call it bird cage altogether with one word, that's what they translated it to. And I hate that. It looks gross. Like, I understand that there's no real translation for torikago, which is a bird cage, torikago, but it's awful. Let's go do some league mode. But yeah, I mean, so I apologize by the way guys if I'm not quite as entertaining as, I don't know, like Kayuki. I can't just go bonkers ham crazy for no reason. Jato-kun, yeah man. We're working on remaking the early ones. Oh, by the way guys, I don't know if you've noticed, but the episode's out, so I'm gonna post. So if you guys were looking for the episode, it's up. Thanks, Jato-kun. 09 is probably not going to be that good. I apologize. I'm a translation checker and an editor, and I kind of do a little bit of QC. But I understand enough Japanese so that when I read and I listen to the sentence, I can kind of figure it out. Yo, Jato, for real, I was so hyped when I saw the episode. I'm so happy. I don't think Rachel gets why I like it so much. Like, I think she kind of gets, though, that it's entirely just a nostalgia trip. Like, I'm revisiting old friends sort of deal. Oh. What's up?
Okay, so, you know how you've never seen Gargoyles?
Yeah, it's the same thing. I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they were to redo Gargoyles, I would be losing my fucking shit.
I'd also probably be watching it.
Yeah.
Because I've seen enough of Gargoyles. Just a couple of...
So, yes, I get it.
Yeah, Abdullah, actually, so... Hajef, that guy, don't... Yeah, that's just a tripod for the camera, sorry. So Hajef actually... Oh, Gargoyles is an old TV show, it's great. Old American TV show. It's actually really good. They had a dude called Xanadu. Xanatos. And Xanatos is dope. Cause that dude plans ahead by like 17 episodes. That dude's plans were plans on top of plans on top of plans. Like you would win, but by winning you furthered his goals. That guy was a legend. Imagine if no matter what you did, he won. That's the level of like planning. Dude was a beast. Anyway, so Hajef, a lot of the when you hear Captain Tsubasa music, I'm actually playing Hajef's channels. Cause and I would ask him a lot. Like I gave him suggestions on how to call some of the songs because he was using them. He was naming them incorrectly. And the girl was fine AF. I see. Punching goalkeepers are kind of cool because they get to just do it over and over and over again, but it's rough when the ball doesn't fall the way you want it to. Let's see. Combo Breaker was crazy. Maybe yeah. What was that Fury versus JDCR, by the way? He destroyed JDCR with that fraud paw. Yo, that game is so good. Combo Breaker was awesome. It was so good. So many of the matches were excellent. Tekken was awesome. The Jeonding finals against Nii were awesome because I love Nii. I love the way he plays. I love how like legit smart but aggressive he is. Nah, dude. I would do S70 Wakadoryu if I could. That shit's bonkers. If I could do that, like, that's the good thing about punchers is that it's like, who gives a shit? Just punch away, just like, they're gonna be in trouble. It was like a small Evo so stacked this year, it really was. We actually had to cap a bunch of games because there were too many people. There were actually too many people. We didn't want to like die. And we almost did. My body still hurts. But yeah, the only things I regret about Combo Breaker is that I didn't get to eat a real Portillo sandwich and I did not get to eat a Pequods. But it's okay because I'm supposed to be on a diet. Abdullah, yeah, for real. This is actually what I use when I'm in training. But I play Miguel. You know, one of these days I'm going to do a Tekken 7 stream just for fun because I'm really bad at it. I'll play against viewers. If any of you play Tekken 7, we'll have a good time. Maybe I'll do that on like a weekend. After doing Captain Tsubasa, I'll switch to Tekken 7 and see if Chi Games wants to play. I'll play him with my really bad Miguel. I'm going to learn Shaheen though. That character is dope as hell. Serpenter, CEO is going to another place. Going to Daytona, Florida. It's to the east of Orlando, basically. Northeast of Orlando. Not by much. It's really close. I'll tell you right now where it is. Yeah, it's like to the northeast. It's apparently like an hour drive from Orlando. And it's gonna be at the Ocean Center, I believe. It's gonna be awesome. I'm really looking forward to it. Still with the ring, you know it. We're gonna have New Japan Pro Wrestling at CEO. It's crazy. So now let's go see. I should have all of my missions completed. Yep. Now you get a lot of dream balls from these missions. It's actually really cool. We're very generous with the dream balls this time around. So yeah. Nothing excess. What are your thoughts on the 3313 World Youth? Any formation with one attacking midfielder can just go away forever. Put that formation wherever you found it and never bring it up again. One attacking midfielder, like real dude. Name me like where are you gonna put Tsubasa and Misaki? Like what? Get that formation out of here. That formation is like whack with a sprinkling of whack on top, and then they give you like a side of whack, and then when you thought that there was just enough whack to go around, they hit you with a sudden whack. They're like boom whack. It's awful. Just missing me with that fucking formation. That shit sucks. That formation is offensively bad. How much are you gonna pull for the fest? I don't know until I find the fest character I want, which is Misugi. I can live without the other two, honestly. How about the 4-2-2-2? Don't you feel the hole in offensive midfielder? Not as badly. Not as badly, and that's because. So let's talk about formations that 4-2-2-2 are good with. Now the real problem with 4-2-2-2 is that, for example, like if you use it with the Mexican team, like you wouldn't have a good, you wouldn't be able to play like Green Levin, for example, to guarantee that you got high balls, which kind of sucks. But it's okay because Green Levin sucks. Even with the passive, because he's a bad passer. He's a terrible passer. He has bad passing stats. I have 9 gold tickets. I need one more so I can pick up the other Nachareza and basically be done with these moves and shit. Now, by the way, guys, if you want to get only Kaiser Tackle EX, you don't have to get this guy. You can just get one of these guys and level them up once. Like, just keep one, right? You never know. Just keep one. Keep one of each. I haven't done it yet, so here you go. Boom, you can evolve them. Hi, Bunnak Dreamfest. Block skills or intercept? Mota. Bunnak Dreamfest is intercept. Muay Thai pass cut. That one center midfielder missing is too much. But that's why you have the other midfielders. I don't really need anything else. How many of these can I spend? Let's go. Boom, 1 million coins. We got him. It's fine though that it's intercept. It's a red interceptor. That's nice. Now red has 2 Dreamfest pass cutters for some reason. But no, I think there's no red Dreamfest blocker yet. And it's because red blockers are already good without Dreamfest characters. And you don't get a blue Dreamfest blocker because frankly you have Jito who's already pretty decent at it, even though he's not a primary blocker. And then like Robson exists. And then they released Red Galvin, which is broken as hell. Kisa, that is correct. You can build a perfect Bunnak with S skill everything, which is probably what most people will end up doing. He's just going to be this broken ball of stats and skills. He's going to be a Swiss Army knife of S skills. So people are not going to know what to do about him. He's going to be super dumb. I can't wait, honestly. I can't wait for him to just run around not caring about people. I'm gonna host some event while we talk about what's coming up because I already did most of the stuff. We got 5 more days of this event to go, I think. Yeah, dude, he's just gonna be like the Swiss Army knife of bullshit. He's gonna do everything well. Yeah. I like this Tekken 5 music a lot too. Tekken's got great music, honestly. So does the King of Fighters. Some, you know, older Street Fighter stuff. Something also that I might start playing is that there's a new version of Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo that just came out. Wouldn't that make him the best defender? Not necessarily. S skills are very expensive. So you gotta remember that every time you use an S skill, it's very, very, very expensive. It would be kind of cool if they did something insane like, oh, Bunnak is gonna have minus 10% or minus 50% stamina use. Or something bonkers like that. So he just throws S skills around like they were nobody's business. And that if he had like 6,500 to each defensive stat, and then he sucked on offense, that is a character that they could honestly make, and it wouldn't even be that broken, but it'd be super toxic. You'd be scared of him all the time. It's not gonna be tenacity. Tenacity is too. They don't want to give tenacity to everybody. It's likely that they would do something like cheaper stamina consumption because that's kind of like what Aoi has. I really can't wait for stuff like green stamina killer Aoi and a bunch of other stuff. There's no realistic reason why that Aoi doesn't have that skill yet. Like, they're taking so long to release so many skills. It's actually really frustrating. Auto intercept would be hella dumb on red. I don't think they'll do it. I think they want to keep auto intercept mostly on green. Stand firm does belong on red more, I think. I don't know why they haven't done it. Or I mean, belongs more on red. I didn't know why it took so long to do it. What do you think of Cody? I think that Street Fighter 5 is a really boring game and I don't care. I really liked the video with Kenny Omega. That was awesome. But Street Fighter 5 sucks. I'm sorry. I really don't care about that game. There's nothing fun about it. I find it a chore to play. I would honestly sooner like play Street Fighter 4, and Rachel could tell you that I really don't like Street Fighter 4. Street Fighter 4 is the only game that's ever made me throw my stick, and it's made me throw my stick 3 different times because I think it's so bad. Like, I hate how it plays so much. It's like I lose to, like, really frustratingly, like, things. Oh, the Reddit, the Reddit, the Reddit. Possible upcoming players. They're not gonna add Robercado, they're not gonna add Radunga yet. Radunga will eventually make it in. They will add Metal Phantom, Full Metal Phantom. You know what else I'm actually gonna be streaming one of these days? I'm gonna be playing Tecmo Bowl with my friend Danny. Because we've read how Tecmo Bowl plays and there's like a guide. And I kind of want to get good at Tecmo Bowl, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, that game is dope as shit. I like how they're like, yeah, Dreamfest Hyuga. Dreamfest Hyuga is never coming, dude. They're not gonna make Dreamfest Hyuga for a very long time. It's actually likelier that they make Dream Collection versions of Hyuga and Tsubasa than Dreamfest for a very long time. Besides, there's already really a Dreamfest version. So, whoa, okay, cool. Thought I was rigging. I should get... Nah, I shouldn't get bangs. I think I would look weird with bangs. Dreamfest Hyuga with Twin Raiju with Tsubasa. Go away. Reppuken! Double Reppuken! Oh man. Japan stream is on in 8 hours. They should announce stuff about Bunnak Fest. That'd be nice. I'm starting to think I should do something like review that stuff, but I want to kind of like cover... Oh, silver. I like silver stuff. This dude's pick in Reddit, and I mean in the Discord, is the red samurai blue coin. And I was like, oh, did I get a red coin? And I was like, wait, no, that's... What is that doing there? I got tilted so bad. Let's go Pikachu. Let's go Eevee. What is this about? Is this like Pokemon Go but weird? Does anyone know about the Pokemon spin-offs? Anyone want to talk to me? It's Pokemon Yellow with Pokemon Go's gimmick. Interesting. That sounds dope. That sounds sick as fuck. You can couch co-op. That's kind of dope. That sounds fresh. I would play that. One of these days, I'm gonna make like a. I'm gonna do a thing. What was the time? I got distracted. I'm like reading the Discord.
You're gonna make a thing.
I wish those stupid packs weren't as bad as they were. I really want green Bunnak. But it'd be hella stupid, like, to get them. Like, they're so bad. You can't pick, so it's like, you're not guaranteed to get anything. It's so stupid and awful. I like how people are like, well, spinning volley is such a good shot. I'm like, have you seen? No, they're like spiral shot. No, spinning volley, is it right? Spinning volley? Dude, I don't need Dreamfest Bunnak. Why would I use Dreamfest Bunnak? I'm playing green. And green Bunnak has stand firm. And it's good. Spiral shot is so broken. That shot is bonkers crazy. I think spiral shot is also a 100% chance scoring shot. Like, what in the world were they thinking? Let me go find out. I need to see what's going on. Oh, I think he's updating the Captain Tsubasa stuff because the comment side is like busted. Normally when updates are happening, he does that when he updates the database. There's a Bunnak. What am I looking for again? I'm looking for Cleaver. Cleaver. What are you, Cleaver? Brian Clivet. Spinning volley versus spiral shot. Spinning volley is a 250 minimum, 405 stamina shot with a 95% success rate. And spiral shot is a 260 minimum, 360 stamina shot. So it is a better shot with a higher success rate. As long as it beats the goalkeeper, it can never miss. It's 100% on goal judgment. Character's stupid. Yeah, Red Bunnak was dope in the beginning, and then Stand Firm Green Bunnak came in and was like, sup. Red Bunnak is still kind of a savage. Like, Muay Thai block is such a strong skill that even without his crazy, even with his blocking stats not so crazy, he's still dumb. But stand firm is too good. They should have just given Red Bunnak stand firm, like as a way to balance him. Like they tried too hard to like, let's give him auto block. It's like, no, dude, stop thinking. Just give him something easy. By the way, this is the Tekken version of the song, which is exactly the same, but it's in the Tekken. It's in the Tekken OST. In the Tekken. Yo, is that in the Tekken? Yeah, man, it's totally in the Tekken. So I heard from somebody that the rate for the May premiere event is different. Like, there's some weird shit going on. Stand firm is mad good. Stand firm is like one of the best abilities in the game by like a lot. So I heard that if you play very hard in the premiere event, you have a higher chance of getting silver tickets. And I don't believe it, so I'm gonna check right now. This is extreme versus very hard. Very hard. Silver ticket is 0.5%. And extreme, it's 1%. Well, it's 2% versus 1%, actually. Why would anyone do very hard? Show us the screen. Oh, sure. So as you can see, extreme, 2%, right? Extreme, 2% and 1% for share play. Premiere, it's 1% and then 0.5% in share play. Sure, you can, but whack. Bunnak still doesn't have a non-distance decay shot. Remember, he scored the 4th goal of Thailand with a long shot? Yeah, but that's not gonna happen. Just relax. Calm yourself. Calm your titties. Aplácate, Guillermo. Guillermo Patricio Quilamet. Aplácate. Estás muy excitado. Yo, I'm a big fan of people legit just pooping on this guy who's like, I'm giving away an account, so I'm celebrating my channel. It's like, dude, you know how I give away accounts? If I have an account to give away, I'm just like, does anyone need an account? Or I go to a newbie, it's like, hey, you need an account? Here. I did that with like 6 accounts. I'm like, here. This account's not even good. I mean, it's not that bad either. Uh-oh. I like I'm starting to get ads for puzzle games again because I played a bunch of offline games at like on the plane on my way up. As a Dreamfest, he has to come with more than one skill, and since there aren't many rates for him, they might just give him a pass, cut, and shot. They could give him a pass, like a strong pass, and then like an A long distance whatever shot, and make shot his only decent like fucking stat. What just happened? What just happened? What happened just now? I don't know what happened. What? No, the camera's fine, dude. What's wrong? I don't know what just happened. Did no one play Killer 7? Come on, is that game too old for you guys? Am I just talking about some old shit right now? I'm gonna make like a clip of that. What's going on here? No one's joining. Man. Alright, there has to be more music after that. What's going on here? Oh, what? For some reason this version of Ravon is broken. I gotta find a better version of Ravon. Killer 7, there you go. This one. This one ends when it's supposed to. So voice, what's gonna end up happening is that there's going to be a change. Eventually I'm gonna have a new layout, right? And the game won't be obscured by any of the stuff. So for now, yeah, Full Power Soccer is blocked, but eventually it won't be. I actually need to ask my friend how that's coming along. I'll ask him now. Dead Throat Earthbound. Oh, my friend is streaming Earthbound. Let's check in with Daniel RGT across on Twitch. We won't watch it for too long because I don't want to restream a Twitch stream. That feels fucked up. But if you guys want to check it out, he is a speedrunner for Earthbound. So we're gonna go check on him real quick. Let's go check on him. Let's see. Oh, I see. What do you think of Galvin? That character is broken. Galvin's bonkers good. Hey, Tsubasa Squad here. This is the ghetto host.
Oh, it's the Tsubasa. You're trying to send me viewers somehow from the Tsubasa Squad? Hello, Captain Tsubasa. I do not play Captain Tsubasa, but I listen to Nothing Excess talk about Captain Tsubasa quite frequently.
Yes.
I shot a dream ball for him and got some fucking...
You got me, Raiju Misaki. She was lit.
Dude, yeah. I totally know who that guy is. I even... Tsubasa, you could tell because I went, that dude. That dude I clearly know.
That dude you clearly know, dude. Yeah, hell yeah. What a legend. Anyways, with that in mind, I'm actually probably...
recognize that name is unparalleled.
I'm gonna end the stream for tonight, guys. I'm just gonna chill. I'm gonna do... Yeah. I'm gonna leave you guys...
Right now and sending your viewers?
Hell yeah. I'm gonna leave you guys with my boy Danny RGT if you guys want to watch some Earthbound.
That's rip.
Oh no. Okay, so he screwed up his.
Coming back from that.
He was screwed up his speed run, but he resets a bunch.
But you don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing manipulation, and manipulation is something I just fucked up just now.
Yeah, he
Not the first time. Oh, actually, I could have come back from that
basically he manipulates the RNG so that he gets
for some reason.
certain things to happen in the
Oh, I got
game.
2 Ls.
So if you guys want to enjoy that, you guys can go to the link I put. It's right here. Daniel, twitch.tv/DanielRGT. Go check him out. He's going to be the person I basically sponsor.
Very execution.
I don't normally plug people directly, but I'm going to plug him. He's the guy who's going to make my overlay. And so I hope you guys enjoy his stream. Especially if you like Earthbound or you ever had an interest in playing it, or you like speedruns. So it's a really long run, but if he does get it,
You see how it's
they're awesome. He has been the world record holder a couple times, so hopefully you guys enjoy that. You know, play, watch some other games, have a little bit of variety while you farm.
What? Thank you for that hope.
See you guys later, guys. And also, I'll host him from my Twitch channel. Peace out, guys.
Because I'm real thirsty right now. And it'd be a good idea to